What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to A Little of Anything. Today, a comparison between the ARX100 and the ARX160. Let's see the difference. Alright, let's try this one more time. I did start recording on my Sony camera, but the battery died, so I'm going to finish it off on my cell phone. That means that I apologize for any shakiness of the camera. Now, I did turn on the flash because I wanted to show you something. And what I wanted to show you was this part right here. Now, on both rifles, the buttstock is actually foldable. You press this button here, you press this button here, and the stock folds to the right. If you want to extend the buttstock all the way to the back, on the ARX160, again 22 long rifle, you press here and you see the latch that releases from the stock itself, and you push back or you pull back. On this one, it's actually a button. You press the button, it releases something inside, you can actually pull back. Another difference that I see is that here you have what is the extraction port selector, meaning that if you push down on that little button, the case will come out of the other side. If you push up from the other side, it will come out of this side. The 22 long rifle doesn't have that feature. Now let's look at the grip. The grip itself is actually kind of similar, but not too similar. On this one, there's actually nothing. It's just, you can see the bolt. And on this one, you actually have a compartment. You can put batteries or whatever you can fit in there. Beneath the trigger guard on the 22 long rifle, there is nothing. On this one, you do have a magazine release / bolt catch as well. This right here is the bolt catch release mechanism. This one doesn't have it. Now the magazine release on the ARX100, it's almost the same as this one. However, on the 22 long rifle, I like it more because, I don't know if you can see that, it comes out a lot more, so when you press, you definitely feel that it is doing its job. On this one, the ARX100, it doesn't, and when you press down, it almost feels like it's not working, but after taking it to the range, I found out that it does work. Let's move forward. There's tabs right here. There's actually two, one on this side and on the other side. If you hold both of them and you pull down, you can actually release the barrel and switch it for a smaller one, or even a 300 blackout that appears to be missing in action. I have not seen it online anywhere. On the 22 long rifle, that feature is not available. Now let's talk about the sights. On the ARX100, these are actually replaceable. You can replace it, and with the Magpul backup sights for both front and rear. For this one, I don't think you can replace it. I mean, I guess you could. The problem is that they are pinned down, and if you do remove them, then you will see that the Picatinny rail doesn't go all the way to the front, as opposed to the ARX100 that you can see here that it does. Yeah, let's talk about the charging handle. Now, on both of this rifle, the charging handle can actually be switched to the other side. On the ARX160, the charging handle actually comes off, as in this little thing will come off and you just insert it the other way. On this one, you pull back to this position, you pull, it doesn't come off, but it becomes loose, and you actually switch it to the other side, and once it is all the way to the other side, you push down, and that's it. Now on this side, you will notice the same thing about the safety selector. On the ARX100, it is a 90 degrees angle to go from fire to safety, and on the ARX it's actually 45 degrees. Now on the ARX100, on this position here, that is your serial number. On the ARX160 22 long rifle, you have the serial number on 4 separate locations. You have it here, you have it here, another one there, and even in here. Oh, funny thing, I just found another place where the serial number is. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 serial numbers on this rifle, and 1 on the ARX. Okay, they both have the Picatinny rail. I do notice that this one is a little bit longer perhaps than this one, and the main reason why I say that is because this one has 3 little screws holding it down to the rifle. On this one is just 2. They do look smaller, and I think they are. Here you can see, and this one, it's actually fixed. It doesn't rotate, so there's another difference. Well, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope you find it interesting and you learn something, that even though they do look the same, they are not really the same rifle. Heck, they are even made by different companies. I think I mentioned that, right? Anyways, but yeah, that's it. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Peace.